You are welcome to Style's Kitchen. Today I'll be showing you how I make my Ayamase stew. That is Ofada sauce. So to make this Ayamase stew, we're gonna be needing green bell pepper. I'm using 2 green bell pepper. Then I'm gonna be using this green tatashe. We call it tatashe in Nigeria. Here I think it's hot pepper, so I'm using 2 tatashe, green tatashe. Then I'll be using shobo. That's what we call it now. I see, I don't even know how to pronounce it. It's Yoruba. But here they call it jalapeno, I think so. So I'll be using it, and I have my green habanero peppers, and my red bell pepper here. So I'm using assorted meat. I'm using shake, that is regular tribe. I'm using beef. I'm using chicken, and I'm also using oxtail. Other ingredients are, here is my dried fish, already washed and deboned. Onion. I have onion here too. I'll be blending this with all this. Then this will be for parboiling our meat and frying the oil. So here is my ginger. Here I have my garlic. Here we have our stock cube. I'm using Royco and Onga chicken. Here I have my egg, already boiled egg. Here I have my crayfish, and here is my okpei. You can use dawa dawa if that is what you have available. So I'm using okpei. And here is my stock fish. I've already washed and deboned it. And this is my salt to taste, and our palm oil. So let's get cooking. So we start by adding the meat to the pot, adding the shake, the beef, the cow tail, which is oxtail also, and the chicken. So I'll be seasoning it with my red crunch pepper, some thyme, meat tenderizer, curry powder, ginger powder, garlic powder, iodized salt, and onion. So after that we go back to our pepper. So I'll be blending the pepper. Don't over blend your pepper. I'll be giving it an easy clean blend. So after blending the pepper, I'm going to sieve out the excess water. You can choose to boil your own to dry out the excess water, but that takes a lot of time. I don't have any time to waste. People are hungry in the house, man. So I'll be sieving out the excess water, and we'll be going back to our meat. Once the meat is done, I'll be adding the stock fish. This stock fish, I've already boiled it, but I just want to get out the season out of it. So after 5 minutes of adding the stock fish, I'll be transferring the meat to my baking sheet. Then I will put it in the oven for 350F to dry out the excess fats and oil. So after that, get a clean pot, put some palm oil. This oil, we're gonna bleach it. We're gonna be bleaching it, and I bleached mine for about 10 minutes. Please, when doing this, open your windows and doors because it's gonna be very smoky. Yee. So after 10 minutes, this is what I got. You can choose to bleach your own to look like vegetable oil. But this is okay for me. So after that, I'll be adding my onion. Fry the onion for about 2 minutes, and I'll be adding my blended peppers. Please, before you add your blended pepper and onion, make sure that the oil has cooled down. So after adding the blended pepper, you stir it and leave it to dry out. Once the excess water have dried, that is frying, it will look this way. And now we add the stock fish and my meat stock. So after that, I'll be adding my dry fish. Then we stir and add the crayfish. Add your pay or your locust beans. So we stir and allow it to cook for about 5 minutes. If it's too thick, please add the excess water we drained out of the pepper. So I'll be adding my stock cube now. And I stir and leave it to cook for some minutes. If your stew is very thick and dried like mine, please add the rest of the water you saved out of your pepper. I ended up adding all the water to the stew. So after that, you add your meat, and here is the stew. The stew is ready. Once the stew is ready, we can now add our hard-boiled egg to it. Add the egg, test for salt. If you need more salt, you add more salt. If you don't need it, your stew is ready. So here is our Ayamase stew ready. Get your Ofada rice ready and start eating. I don't have a Ofada rice, so I use the normal rice I have at home. And believe me, this is so yummy, very delicious. My family, they say this is the best stew mommy I've ever made. My kids, my husband, everyone loves this so much. So guys, that is it. Testing time. You can join me. Okay guys, so thank you for watching. I'll be seeing you in my next video. Bye bye.